Creating and navigating Google Analytics. Google Analytics is now the default experience for new properties you create at analytics.google.com. If you created a Google Analytics account prior to October 2020, you'll have the Google Analytics setup. To experience GA4, you'll need to create this property alongside your old existing accounts. Go to analytics.google.com, sign into your current account or sign up for a new Analytics account. You'll sign in with the Gmail account that you want to link with your analytics. Make sure it is the Gmail associated with your business's Google Ads and Google Search Console account, because we'll be linking them all together. Once logged in, click Admin in the left sidebar. On this admin page, click Create Account. Name your Google Analytics account, for example, Coursenvy GA4. To note, I'm creating the new style Google Analytics account. Select the data sharing options you want. Click Next to finish setting up your property. Under this new property name, click Data Streams, and you will click the Add Stream button where you'll add a web option. So in that Add Stream dropdown, select Web and add your website. For this example, Coursenvy.com. Next, we'll need to install our Google Analytics on our website property. So click that website property name. In this Web Stream Details page, copy that global site tag, that's the gtag.js, and paste it before the closing head tag of your website's header. Google Analytics user interface. Calendar and compare. When logged into your Analytics account, in the top right corner, you can adjust the time frame the data is displayed, such as the last 28 days. You can also compare data. So we click that date in the top right corner, adjust your date time frame, and that will then display. You also have the option to toggle on compare, so you can compare two time frames. So if you were testing a variable on your website or testing various ads, you can compare those time frames to see the different data, the different results. Installing Google Analytics on your website. So again, admin, under property, data streams, we click on our website. Under tagging information, we have our global site tag we installed, or the Google Tag Manager, which we can link with Google Tag. Those are our tagging options for tracking various metrics. So you can also compare data by varying metrics right in these graphs. So at the top middle of the page, click that Add Comparison button. In the right sidebar, you can select and add comparison options. You can also share these reports you look at. So the top right corner, click the Export Data, Share This Report option, and you can share it as a link or download this file. So as you can see in this left sidebar, these are all the Google Analytics reporting categories. Everything from acquisition to engagement, monetization, retention, demographics, tech, conversions, and more. Everything you need from your audience insights can be discovered via Google Analytics. What keyword drove people to your website? Where did they click once they're on your website? Monetization methods, and so on. So first is the life cycle section: acquisition, engagement, monetization, and retention. From these, you can find the mediums they've used to visit your website, such as Facebook is how they discovered your site. Google search is how they discovered your site. Next, you can see how they engaged on your platform. Then you can see monetization, what people purchased something, what converted to a lead, and retention, how many users come back, what is your churn, how many people leave your platform. Next, Google Analytics user. These reports help you learn more about your visitors, their demographics, age, gender, country, region. Then as for tech, here you can discover the technology your visitors used to interact with your website. What operating systems, what mobile devices, what browsers. If everybody visits you from a mobile device, optimize your website for mobile. Here you can see I'm on the tech page, selected in the left sidebar, tech details. I can search by a list of various dimensions, such as device category, platform, operating system. Next are events. This set of reports allow you to analyze the data related to events and conversions that have occurred on your website. You can also configure custom events and conversions in this section. Next is Explore in this left sidebar. So first is the Analysis Hub. This is where you can create different types of reports and predefined analysis techniques, or you can use the template gallery, where there is a collection of predefined reports you can use to analyze this data you've collected about your traffic. Finally, configure. First, you can organize these audiences based on a specific criteria. Then you can create custom definitions based on what you want to track. And finally, you can debug your conversion events to validate they indeed work and are collecting data properly. In Google Analytics 4, just like Universal Analytics, you have two reporting options. These predefined reports in the Google Analytics interface, these are default, and you can export them at any level. Again, top right, share as a link or download. But for these custom reports, you can configure via this analysis hub. These reports are not available by default. The main advantage of GA4, Google Analytics 4, is it lets you leverage the power of Google's machine learning algorithms. Just go to the GA4 search box at the top of the page and type in the insight you want to get. Google will try to recognize it and give you a detailed answer to your query.